What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. So, the little flat-nosed racist is at it again. Not with racist antics, but I guess just being himself. Doing what stupid little motherfuckers do. So, I don't know if you guys saw it. And I'm going to tell you something. To anybody that grew up around or with a person that was a scumbag, you saw every dirty detail about this person that let you know that's not somebody you want to be around, right? Because you know eventually one day you're going to wind up like breaking your foot off in that person's ass or something, right? Bottom line, you didn't respect what they stood for. Okay. Why is it that a lot of you fail to see that in celebrities? Why is it that you take such a liking to a person that you'll overlook whatever stupid shit that they do? Now, I saw a video of Teofimo Lopez. Didn't think anything of it at first, you know. He's being interviewed by some guy, and the guy's asking him about training with Canelo. And the guy is, Teofimo was telling him in this video that, well, the training camp with Canelo and his dad is over. Eddie Raynoso and all, it's over, right? And his excuse was, oh, well, I don't know, man, because, their fight is only like a couple of weeks away, whatever, after or before the fight, however, something. He's explaining like timing is the problem. Then he says, or maybe they just feel like I'm not focused, I don't know, right? And so, ooh la la, payday, baby. He says, basically like it was just a timing issue. And that was that, in that particular clip that I saw. Okay. Well, then he turns around on another video where he's sitting there stuffing his flat-nosed, gritty, racist face. And he's saying that he's going for Crawford. Now, this is his childish, incredibly stupid, fallacious way of thinking. Well, I'm going for Crawford because, after Crawford beat him, then I beat Crawford, then that means I beat Crawford and Canelo. Now, let's go back to me saying Tyson Fury sounds like a fallacious, bald-headed idiot, a complete jackass. I'm not fighting Anthony Joshua. This man beat Anthony Joshua twice. I beat Deontay Wilder twice. And what did I say? That doesn't mean you beat AJ. It doesn't mean you're going to beat Usyk. You're assuming this shit. How did those two fights play out with Usyk and Fury? Yeah. So no, that's a fallacy and that's bullshit. This generation has a bunch of fighters and a bunch of ignorant fans that think you can predetermine how a fight's going to go. So I don't have to fight this guy. If I beat that guy, that means I can beat him too. That's bullshit. That is pure bullshit. Now, the funny thing is, he throws in, plus I don't want to be a flat-footed fighter anyway. I'm a pretty damn good boxer. I'm a boxer. I'm a good boxer, pretty damn good. He says I'm a boxer, a pretty damn good boxer at that. Yeah, I don't want to be a flat-footed fighter anyway, or something to that effect, right? What do you think he's doing? He's taking shots at Canelo. We know Canelo is flat-footed. We know Canelo doesn't know how to cut off a ring. We know that shit, right? Well, here's the thing. Let's think about all of the glazing that Teofimo and his dad used to do towards Canelo. I told you, when people are opportunists, they will glaze you, say everything. They're just like hoes, man. They're like just like these hoe ass women that will tell you whatever you want to hear, and do everything to get on your good side, right? And once they see that they can get away with that shit, that's when they start to really show you their true colors. It's just a matter of how long they can put that act on. But when they see right from the beginning that you're like, hey, kick rocks. I'm not a sucker for love over here. And it's not even love. It's bullshit. Bottom line. But that all of a sudden, oh, these men, they don't want to pay for this and that, and they don't want to. No, bitch, because you're not. I didn't find you on a fucking store shelf somewhere, and I'm not your fucking. I'm not your fucking bank account. That's not what it is. So if you think you're gonna come into my life with this fucking bullshit, you pay everything, you do this, you do that, and all I do is spend your money, look good, run around, probably fuck other people when you're not around, all that kind of other shit as well. Nah, that shit don't fly with me. That's exactly how these whole ass men think. They have this mentality of thinking they can predetermine shit, and they also just like to fucking like put themselves in positions that they haven't earned. You know, the funny thing is, I look at how all this glazing went on, and that's all they were doing. Let's try to get Canelo's good graces. All of this talk about how his son's gonna fight Canelo. See, little ass, he's too fucking small for Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He knows that shit. They know that if they put their name in the same sentence with Canelo every fucking time, Canelo name is mentioned or Teofimo mentioned his name, those videos are going to get rotation. That's what the anticipation is, right? But see, here's the funny thing about it, right? Here's a Brooklyn native, parents from Honduras, right? See, now all you dumb motherfuckers, well, he's not Mexican, you stupid bitch. We know he's not Mexican. Canelo is, and that's who the fuck he was glazing. The biggest name in the sport, right? Okay, so when you motherfuckers are sitting up here going, yeah, but he said, well, but he said it was a training camp. Okay, right. But why he throw the cheap shot at Canelo? Why did he throw the cheap shot at Canelo? Now, I don't know if this is true. I'll look into it. You all can look into it. But many people believe the reason that friendship severed, that camp severed. Now he and let me mention, when he made the video saying how they maybe they just feel like he's not focused or whatever. It's just a time issue. Or we respect them, and you respect them so much that you made fun of his style. And let me tell you, man, them Teofimos are some opportunist, two-faced motherfuckers. And what people believe is that because of that racist shit that he said about Crawford is the reason why they severed ties with him. Now, I don't know if it's I really feel appalled by what you said, like that was some racist, disrespectful shit. I don't know. Why? Because he still shows Ryan love, even though Ryan said racist shit as well. So I don't know if that's the case. Then two, the fact of what T.O.'s doing and to be in camp with Canelo right now. Is it I don't want your shit to stain me? I don't know. So if it's just straight up, nah, you racist and I'm not, and I don't like what you, I don't know that that's the case. I don't know what it is, but something happened more than just that. And I believe that more than anything, you see, T.O., he can't hide his true feelings. He's such a clown. He's such an asshole. He sat there and said that. I'm a boxer, damn good boxer. I don't want to be flat-footed anyway. Like, he's making fun of Canelo. See, Canelo talks about respect, right? He talks about how he whines and cries about how David Benavidez won't fight. He won't fight him because he's disrespectful. He think he's Superman. He's done nothing and everything. He's not nice to me. All this bullshit, right? Now, I want to see if a story's going to come out, which Canelo probably won't even worry about it. I don't see Canelo coming out making statements. If somebody asks if Canelo's going to even entertain the conversation or if Canelo's going to just whatever, I don't know. And I really don't care. Wow. How in the hell did you not see that right there? God, these are some dumbass people. These are some, I wish I should just flip my camera around and show you what this dumb son bitch just did. Wow. Anyways, and look, I don't care personally, see, but I'm on T.O.'s ass. I'm gonna keep my foot on his fucking neck as long as I feel like I need to. But this is boxing news. maybe Eddie Raynoso will talk more than Canelo about it, but somebody will ask Canelo about this shit. Was there any tension there or whatever? Now, if Canelo get one of that flat-footed statement, that'll probably get him to talk. Because, like I said, if he's so big on respect and all that, then you should have a problem with Teofimo showing you disrespect, because that's what he was doing. You guys that think trusting a snake, trusting a two-faced son of a bitch, you guys think that just I'm gonna stay out of that situation. Let me tell y'all something. Some years ago, I was about to put the beats on this dude, some Marine guy, for making racist comments about Muslims. I don't even believe in any religion, and I'm not Muslim. But he made a nasty comment about foreigners coming to this country taking our jobs, and he basically just said all of the wrong things. I took offense to it, and it wasn't about religion. Fuck religion. I don't care about religion. Religion can suck ass. Okay, dirty, diseased ass. Fuck religion. That's not the point. It's the people, and it's the principle of what he was saying. He was promoting racism, and I guess he thought he had a buddy with that shit. And I might have told y'all the story before, but and of course his coward ass didn't want to do anything. He stopped going to the gym and everything. Yeah. And basically his life didn't end up the way he wanted it to, and he went through some really bad times due to his own rotten, fucked up personality. But bottom line was, it was about the principle and the fact that that's an insult to me, that you think you can stand there and talk the way you were and think that I was gonna, and the thing about it, don't get me wrong, I think we were on Facebook or some shit. Was it face to face? And I let him know, keep the same energy when I see you in the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna beat. I told him I'm gonna beat the shit out you. I told him I'm gonna beat the shit out you as soon as I see you. So either we glove up or we go bare knuckle. But as soon as I see you, wherever the fuck you stand at, I'm gonna beat you. I told him. Yeah. And that's on my dead mama. And he didn't want it. He completely stopped going to the gym. Period. And everybody saw it. And even the owner of the gym, I showed the motherfucker what he typed, and I told him, he come back in here, no disrespect, sanction it. I want you to close the doors, and we gonna go in that ring, bare knuckle or not, and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. However, gym owner was like, hey man, done. Yeah. So anyways, these people don't seem to understand what reality is, man. They think they can say whatever and do whatever. And, the problem with racist people, they think everybody's racist. I don't know if it's a thing of when they're around you, somehow they just think that they're racist or something. And because they don't direct it at you, because they smart enough to know what to not say to you, but they think they can say something about other people. See, my whole thing is this, right? For every racist motherfucker that I've seen, that I've ever known personally, that I've ever come across, whatever that person's nationality is, I may know some good people of that same nationality that's not having that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I'm big on that, especially the things that I've been through and seen. And for these little kids, yeah, and I mean you kids with receding hairlines, missing teeth, gray hair, and all that shit, for these little kids that want to play neutral and don't understand what's real, you don't even know who you are, and you don't even know what a friend is. You don't even know who you can trust, because you're nothing but a fucking, a member of the go along, get along gang. And I refuse to do that shit for anybody. So we gonna see. And it's not that I'm even looking forward to what Canelo's response is. It'll just be confirmation to, whatever happened. Because something went wrong. Yeah, something went wrong. And like I said, I don't know if that is the case, that Canelo and Eddie Raynoso severed ties with him, that it's because of racist comments he made. or if it's just the fact that being associated with him and that he's getting right now, he don't want those issues. Because here's my thing. If you secretly fight racism or reject racism secretly behind closed doors, I don't respect you regardless. So even if there's truth to that, but he want to about it, nah, then that's some bitch ass shit on Canelo's behalf. Because it would be really easy to say, listen, we come to fight. It's as simple as that. As proud of a Mexican he is, proud Mexican, that don't necessarily make him racist, right? So my point is, he could easily say, look, we come here for the competition. We fight. It has nothing to do with race or skin color, none of that stuff. It's what we do as gladiators, as warriors, right? That's what we do. So anytime somebody make it about race, they want to make it a racist situation, I don't attach myself to people like that. What would be so hard for Canelo to say something like that? And that's my point. He heard everything Ryan said. And he still showed Ryan love after Ryan said all that dirty shit. And my point, like I said, man, for you to be such a proud Mexican, right? Now, just think about it. Canelo Alvarez, out of his own mouth, made I'm a Mexican and I represent Mexico excuse. That's why he don't want to fight David Benavidez, but he fought Jaime Munguia, right? Think about it. Even when he's asked about who's next, I do what I want, and I'm Mexican. And remember, right? He did that to try to get a rise out the crowd, and plus he really feel like he's something special because of, right? Like he's bigger than the rules, he's bigger than the sport. That's how he feels. So here's the thing, right? Remember when they asked him about Benavidez and he tried to dodge it? The same crowd, the same Mexican crowd that cheered him, booed him, because they wanted to see Benavidez versus Canelo, so everybody know who's the best between them. They wanted to see it. So I'm pretty sure if somebody made racist comments about Mexican people, Canelo would have a problem with that. He would not like that shit, and he wouldn't accept it, and he wouldn't reject it quietly. He'd say it openly. That's why I said somebody that's truly against racism should be disgusted and turned off by it, and they speak against it and let everybody know. I don't rock with that. So I don't respect the person that wanted, it's like I said, don't come to me behind closed doors and tell me you agree with me about some shit, but in front of other people, you're going along with the very things that I'm standing against. And especially when you see the wrong in it. And if you don't see the wrong in racism, you're a fuckboy. And I don't fuck with that. So I'm not sitting here to give Canelo props and stripes for standing up against racism, because I don't know that that's the case, but that's what people are saying was the situation. And I don't know where that information came from. So I'm putting that out there, that if you do hear that, it could be some truth to it. But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, I don't respect a so-called silent soldier. I don't respect that. If you can't stand with 10 toes down to the ground, then I can't trust you either. But anyway, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But your boy Teofimo, he just burning bridges with everybody, huh? Everybody's fucked up except for him. And all you Mexican fans that was fucking taken up for him because he's Latino, I bet y'all feel fucking stupid now, don't y'all? Because now he done disrespected y'all king. Yeah. Yeah. Why you think this racist motherfucker is going with Crawford? Do you think he's going with Crawford because, see, that proves he's not racist? No, that bullshit excuse he made about after he beats Crawford, then that means he can beat Canelo too, because Crawford's going to beat Canelo, right? Okay, right. Y'all believe that bullshit? Like, are you stupid or are you dumb? You really believe that dumb shit? Nah, something happened that he don't want to fucking say, that's all. Because if that would be the case, do you think that Teofimo's going to stand there and say, well, they stopped fucking around with me, man, because I'm racist? Nah, he's not going to say that. He's not going to acknowledge it at all. See? Grow up, people. Grow up. Grow up. There's too many things going on in this world to fuck people's lives up. There's too many things going on. What I find really sad about today's society, when I was a kid, man, we would go to the circus. You know, we went to carnivals. They always had some type of carnival going on. So if you live far away from an amusement park, from the beaches and stuff, they brought the carnivals to you. We went to magic shows. It was a lot of stuff that we did, man. And this society, all they know is fucking social media, fucking Snapchat and all. That's all they fucking know. TikTok, bullshit, social media, gossip. I hate that motherfucker. That nigga's a bitch. I can't stand it. That's all this society. That's all society knows. And even you fucking suit and tie briefcase motherfuckers think that y'all so fucking intelligent because y'all motherfuckers walk across the street with your little briefcase, don't even look left and right, just walking with your fucking cell phone just like a little kid. Always giving your input on shit that you think you know everything about life and you don't know shit. Just running your mouth, but nobody. How many people do you see on a day-to-day that just look satisfied with life? That really just their cadence, man. Everything about them, their attitude, their character, their vibe. It just displays that person is enjoying life. How often do you see that? Everybody want to be pissed off. Everybody want to be the bad guy. Everybody just want to talk shit, but they don't want to stand up for anything. They don't want to stand up against injustice. They just want to talk and talk and talk, especially you motherfuckers. You ever meet these motherfuckers that learn new words and they just can't wait to use that word in a sentence? And they do all that bullshit talking, but they're not fucking fighting anything. They're not proving anything. They're just talking. That's what this world is full of. People don't even know how to just have fun. They don't know how to relax. And like I keep telling you motherfuckers, it's like I said, I told some people, and I meant that. I said, listen, how the fuck do you expect people to single you out when you say you not racist? But when racist shit is going on, you stay solid. Not only that, you find it in you to be kind to hateful, evil-ass people. How do we supposed to separate you? So if you sit here and say, well, I went to this little rally they had, and the black people were like threatening to like hurt me, but I'm on you guys' side, right? Because you probably stood there not saying a fucking word. You probably just stood there and blended in with the crowd, and instead of voicing what you had to say and making it known, you stood there trying to play neutral. You didn't say nothing, did you? Well, yeah, okay. I reiterate. How the fuck do we separate you from the racist folks? Well, yeah, okay. You think you just standing there smiling is supposed to make a person feel comfortable? No. They're fighting against racism. They're standing up for equal rights. Okay, they're standing up for things that nobody even think we should have as human beings. Okay? And you're standing here quiet as a fucking mouse. And we're supposed to just, oh, he's different. She's different. Because he smiled. She smiled. Nah. Once again, don't agree with me behind closed doors, but openly. Because you want to play neutral in front of people. Nah. That's not how that goes. For all of you people that got Trump vent signs still sticking on your lawn, and you out here woo, but your dumb ass is in the welfare line, your ass is in the unemployment office, you still too stupid to even understand what's going on, right? And then you sit up here talking about we're suffering and what we're going through. Do you motherfuckers not understand? You voted for a motherfucker that you thought was going to cause us to suffer. And y'all said, fuck that black bitch Kamala Harris or whatever the fuck she is, right? That's what y'all said. Now look at what's going on. Now, everything that I'm sitting here talking about, we could sit here and get deep into this racism shit, right? Do y'all understand this is what Teofimo embraced? And for every fucking fighter, I don't give a fuck if it's Sean Porter, if it's Stephen Fulton, I don't care who it is. Shakur Stevens, anybody trying to make motherfucking excuses for this boy, for this little bitch-made flat-nosed boy. This little racist piece of shit. If you motherfuckers all of a sudden feel some kind of way, only because he said some disrespectful shit by calling Canelo flat-footed, but him sending bananas and watermelon to somebody and laughing and thinking it's funny and supporting a racist like Ryan Garcia, you just as racist as he is, and you ain't shit either. And this is why I went through all of what I said to make this point. Because if that motherfucker disrespecting black people don't mean anything to you, then it don't mean shit to us what the fuck he say about Canelo or anybody else. Do you understand what I'm saying? That don't rock with us. And that is on a personal note in terms of how we deal with you racists. But in terms of him being a fucked up human being, well, if it take him to say something about Canelo to wake you up, it still don't make up for the fact that y'all have nothing to say about all that racist shit that he said about black folks. You understand what I'm saying? And people, any fucking body that knows me personally, anybody that rock with me knows how I get down. So y'all can't pull that racist shit with me. I'm just telling shit the way it is. And I will always be that way. And if you motherfuckers are going to sit here and have hissy fits because he called Canelo flat-footed, and disrespected his boxing skills, but he can fucking sit here and be racist as fuck, disrespectful to a whole race of people, supportive of another fucking racist piece of shit who disrespected a whole race of people, and the fact that they still walking around and nothing happened to them, shit. We don't fuck with you either. Simple. On that note, the real ones get it. We got people from all different ethnicities, different nationalities, different countries, however you want to phrase it. Everybody that stands for something, everything I'm saying is easy. It's only hard for people that are just like Ryan Garcia, just like Teofimo Lopez and his racist, alcoholic ass father. And bottom line, yeah, I said it, his bitch ass, alcoholic, racist ass father, that's just like them. There's no fucking way. To make it even simpler, you don't agree with the rapist unless you're a rapist. You don't agree with the motherfucking drug dealer unless you're a drug dealer. You don't sit up here and go with something that you feel like is wrong and it goes against what you stand for, right? So let's not play stupid like y'all don't know where I'm coming from. Anyway, something will probably come out of this, and especially because your bitch ass Tio talks too much anyway. But however it goes, whatever said, yep, he'll be the victim, and Canelo will be wrong, and it's Eddie Raynoso's fault, and everybody other than him and his flat-nosed father. Bottom line. That's y'all boy. I don't like that bitch at all. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.